Break Boxing on ESPN is brought to you by Mile 22, starring Mark Wahlberg in theaters August 17th. And in part by Geico, 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance. Some of the great scenes in the early days of Manny Pacquiao, to think what the skinny little kid would grow up to be. Joe Tessitore and Mark Kriegel with you as we work our way to the return of Manny Pacquiao. He'll be fighting Lucas Matisse in a world title fight on ESPN Plus, the streaming service part of your ESPN app. Once we finish up here in New Orleans, and what is obviously a power-packed night that's already got off to a good start with Lopez. When you reflect on Manny Pacquiao, to think abject poverty and a street brawler, and now a religious figure and a politician, and in between, oh, by the way, one of the greatest boxers ever.
Manny Pacquiao changed boxing history. The question now is, can he change his own vanity, money, legacy? What's he fighting for? Does he really know? Is he doomed, as many great fighters have before him, or is he still blessed? The most difficult part of a fighter's life is recognizing when not to fight. Your faculties and fortune still intact. Eventually, what made them great will make them vulnerable. I'm not saying Manny Pacquiao should retire, or that he's incapable of more greatness. Just hoping he understands the true nature of his circumstance. It's hard to see the future when you've had a past like his. He began at 108 pounds, the only fighter to win titles in 8 divisions, all the way up to 154. If Mayweather stayed undefeated, it was Manny who tested the imagination. A good big man should beat a good little man. But for a time, none of them could. He was Henry Armstrong reimagined as a pay-per-view sensation. Which brings us current to the economic imperative. The guy everyone feared is now the guy everyone wants. There's no shame in the way he fought Jeff Horn, but there's danger in not seeing the truth. A great champion finally coming up against the limits of his size and his age. He's 39, a senator allied with a repressive regime. A champion's ego remains, but so does a massive debt to the IRS. It's been 9 years since he won by stoppage. If Manny himself doesn't understand, don't expect his minions to. Having fired his longtime trainer, he doesn't have advisors so much as acolytes. Men who came up massaging his feet, cutting his food, who thought themselves lucky to sleep at the foot of his bed. In a way, he's alone now, but still fighting for that most elusive title in boxing, a happy ending.
As we're joined by the guy who fought him 3 times, the great Timothy Bradley, 2-division champion. Mark, so Freddie Roach is no longer the trainer in the corner. First time that's been the case in a decade and a half. He goes with his longtime friend, Boy Fernandez.
You know, it's been a year now and no contact between Manny and Freddie. Even around Christmas time when Freddie's mother Barbara passed away, I have to say that, you know, Freddie heard from his most ferocious rivals in the business, but nothing from the fighter with whom he was most closely associated with, Senator Pacquiao. To me, he's the most dynamic fighter I've ever seen, but it diminishes the idea of Manny Pacquiao to me, to be frank about it. That said, I still think he wins. I think he actually wins by stoppage tonight.
We will find out in a few hours. Timothy Bradley, nobody knows him.
Well, the first altercation, I think Manny Pacquiao was what everybody said he was. He was extremely fast, punching power, crazy determination, crazy will to win. He was a dynamic fighter. He punched from odd angles, very smart in there, had a lot of experience. He was a legend. Great fighter, man. In our second altercation, it was a little bit different. I believe he came back from suffered that loss, that knockout loss to Marquez. Came out a little timid, but the second half of that fight, he became the Manny Pacquiao of old. Fast, quick combinations. See me against the ropes there, working me for combinations. In the third fight, he was something that I thought he couldn't be. Very patient, very smart, very cerebral. I thought he took a page out of Mayweather's book. Very tough fight, and out of all 3 fights, I have to say that the third fight was his best performance against me. Just a different Manny Pacquiao.
And of course, you and I were down in Australia last year, but these were your 3 fights with Manny Pacquiao. Of course, you had the split decision win against him in 2012. 2014, Pacquiao comes up with a unanimous decision win, and then, of course, 2016, Pacquiao gets the best of you there. We were down in Australia last year. We saw a much different Manny Pacquiao. It'll be interesting to see what we see out of Pacquiao now 1 year removed from that controversial loss against Jeff Horn. Remember, this fight is going to be on the new streaming service, ESPN+. We still have the undefeated Regis Prograis on ESPN.